Oh no. So that was my catastrophe when I started off. I have just walked down to the main road, which is coming from Koh Touch in this direction. So this is the road that comes in, and then we walk down towards the sea and the bay of Sok San, which is where I've been staying, and it is absolutely glorious. We are going to be walking into the sun in a minute, because in my wisdom I thought, oh, I'll wait till the sun goes down a little bit and then I will show you the area, forgetting of course which direction that the sun sets in. So I hope that you can actually see something in this footage as I am walking down. So this is literally on the very far end. So in this direction here, it's a resort there, and the road runs out here. And then if you take a right, that will take you down to the main resort of Sok San. And the beaches are to die for. They really are. So I've come down here for a little bit of rest and relaxation. I caught the giant Ibis night bus from Siem Reap straight through to Kampot. Very comfortable, apart from the fact that it was absolutely freezing. There you go, that's where I've walked from, just up there. Yeah, apart from it was freezing, but I have done that trip before, so I did realise that it was going to be cold on the bus, so I did bring a jumper with me. Do you want to see me for a second? Walking into the sun here. Yeah, I knew it was going to be very, very cold on board, so I brought a jumper, and I did manage to catnap on and off, which was nice. And then I got to Kampot and I stayed at a place called Wonders. I'm going to turn you around again so you can see, because you don't want to look at me. Yeah, so Wonders was amazing. It really was. The bunk beds in the hostel dorm room were really, really comfortable. I was in a 4-berth female. Sorry, sidetrack. I actually had some chicken here the other night. I'll put some pictures in for you so you can see. And it was absolutely delicious. So anyway, I stayed in a 4-berth dorm. Met some lovely people there. It was really nice to be back in a dorm room again, just to get some company, because obviously staying in your own apartment. And this is another reason why people say to me, well, why do you stay in dorm rooms? Wouldn't you prefer to have your own room? I'm like, no, because if I'm in a dorm room, there's other people there to talk to. It can get quite isolating and quite lonely at times when you're just in a room on your own with nobody to talk to. There's a fair bit of construction going on at the moment here. So let me turn you around. That there is the school for all the local children. There's not many of them, but yeah, that's the school. So yeah, it can get a little bit lonely. So it was absolutely gorgeous absolutely gorgeous. I've lost my train of thought. You know I've lost my train of thought. Don't you? You know exactly that. I get to that stage and I'm like, I can't hold two thoughts in my brain at the moment. Anyway, let's continue. I really enjoyed meeting new people in the hostel, and I met one lady and we went out for something to drink, and we went out for a meal, and it was just lovely to hear about her experiences on her travel as well. So after a couple of nights there, oh, I know what I haven't told you. I had a little bit of a disaster actually. So as I was coming down, I was supposed to actually have 3 nights in Wonders Hostel, but I only ended up with 2 because, and this is a typical me thing, I had in my head that I was going to be in Kampot on the 9th, which is great. Yes, you think, the 9th, it's easy, don't worry about it. What I forgot was my night bus was on the 8th. There I am, sat in bed, reading a book, phone goes, "Madam, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine, thank you." He says, "You're not coming to get the bus?" I'm like, "Oh no." And the people from Giant iBus, they were absolutely amazing. He says, "Don't worry, we will change the ticket. You come tomorrow night." I'm like, yeah. So yeah, they changed the ticket. So that was my catastrophe when I started off my trip. Yeah, I know, harebrained. So let me turn you back around so you can see. I got there, spent 2 nights there, and it was lovely. I then booked the train to head down to Sihanoukville because I know that the actual bus journey is a little bit on the windy roadside and can cause, if you have motion sickness, it can cause sickness. This is amazing. This is at the Golden Beach Resort, and they've got a surf thing. I was down here watching these guys the other day. One of them had a bit of a wipeout. Oh, and then, there we go. As I say that, oh gosh, was that me jinxing it? But it's a lovely, lovely resort here. It's a little bit, well, who are we kidding? It's not a little bit out of my price range. It's hugely out of my price range. So the sunbeds along here are for guests only. And this is where the guests stay, in these little beach bungalow things. They look absolutely amazing. And maybe one day, next year, Rodney, we'll be millionaires. I'll be able to, hello everybody, I'll be able to come down and stay in one of those. And this is the beach, straight out of their door. But yeah, as I say, you've got to be a resident here to be able to use these sunbeds. But there's nothing stopping you sitting on the beach, which is lovely. So yeah, where did I get to? Let's go back. So I got the train from Kampot to Sihanoukville. It was $6 one way. Last time I did it, it was a really, really posh train. This time it was a much older train, still comfortable, AC still worked, and it's only a couple of hours. This one went through the countryside. Last time we went through a lot of tunnels, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. As I got off the bus, I hadn't booked my onward travel by boat. The guy, Christoph, from the accommodation that I am staying at, he told me that I should get and I can't remember the name of the company, so I will put it in here somewhere so you can see the name of the boat company. It was $30 return, and it's an open return. So if you come and then decide suddenly, oh my gosh, I don't want to be moving on, I want to stay here a bit longer, there's nothing stopping you. You just let them know the night before that you want to travel back, and all is good. So yeah, those are the bungalows, and this is the Golden Beach Resort. I'm not quite sure how much it is to stay there, but to be fair, I didn't look because I know full well that it is out of my price range. But yeah, some beds for resort guests only. So as I got off the train, the tuk-tuk, jumped on a tuk-tuk with a guy I got talking to, because as I got to the train station, he turns around to me and went, "Hey, do you do YouTube? Are you Nan with a backpack?" I'm like, so much for getting away. But no, it was lovely. He was from Florida, I believe. So if you are watching, hi, it was lovely to meet you. And we shared a tuk-tuk from the train to the port. It was 5,000 real, which is $1.25. Literally, I told him the name of the boat company that I wanted. Again, I'll put it in just here. And he dropped me right there. And as he dropped us, it was just about 2 o'clock, and the ferry goes at 2 o'clock. And I thought, oh, I've missed it now. I'll have to wait for the next one, which is 4 o'clock. But no, luckily it was running a little bit late. It was running on island time, as they say. So I managed to get off the train, off the tuk-tuk, onto the boat, and I got here, I think it was about just after 2:30, 2:45, and then I walked down to my accommodation. So let me turn you around. So that's the road with the bungalows, that's the sea. Let's just continue walking down here. So if I had got a different ferry company and gone to the end of the island, which was Koh Torch, I think it is pronounced, I would have had to have, I would have had to have got a tuk-tuk to get here, which would have been around $10-ish. But I got the ferry straight to Sok San Beach, which means it is literally a very, very short walk to my accommodation. So just here, they do barbecue at night. I haven't tried it yet. I have been to this bar, the Moon Restaurant, and I ordered a Long Island iced tea. I only had the one because it turned up and it was almost a pint of it. That's all I needed to sleep extremely well. And my Long Island iced tea was, I think it was either $5 or $5.50. And no kidding, it was a pint. Again, I'll put pictures in here just to show you. I was sat there in the dark. Yeah, there is some construction going on at the moment, but things on the island are quite quiet at the moment. So I think they're probably going to be building some more of these little huts, which are looking very nice. And they've got all the is it called builders? Any builders out there? Is it called sharp sand? I don't know. Maybe. Let me know in the description if you know. And these little grey pellety stone things. So yeah, Sok San is literally this one street from where I started down here. There's a handful of restaurants. There's a couple of little shops. They do the most amazing mango smoothies. And you can actually hire out these little places. I'll try and, any accommodations, I'll try and find the links on booking.com. But you get this little hut with some hammocks and that right on the seafront just there, which is gorgeous. But here are the few restaurants down here. And they all go right the way through, so you can go and sit on the water's edge and watch the sun slip behind the mountain over there. You do get a sunset, but it sets behind the mountain here rather than to the beach. The sunset's on the other side of the island. So this is the Three Brothers. This is where I ate last night. I had lemon fish and it cost $5. So it was lemon fish with rice, and it was delicious. You can get a big one, which is $10, but to be fair, I struggled with the $5 one. This is the biggest supermarket. It's air conditioned. You can get some clothes. You can get mango smoothie. On the other side of the road here, you can get all your tours that you want to do. You can go around the island, snorkeling, boat trips, taxis. So, yeah. There you go. See, everything. And this is the number of the company. So if you come to the island, check this guy out. And then we are walking further down. Some more mango or orange or dragon fruit. This is another restaurant. They do slightly smaller portions and it's about $1 cheaper. So if your appetite isn't quite so large, or if you want to try several different dishes, try there. And I know it's falling apart, but I just love this building. What do you think? Absolutely gorgeous. It's like a Robinson Crusoe. And again, they're clearing land next to the supermarket there. Obviously something here is going to be built at some stage. Sorry, you are now looking straight into the sun. Right. And these are some more of the multicoloured huts. They run all the way down there. Down, climb up a ladder to get in. Yeah, if I can find out the name of them, I will let you know. Oh, there we go. This is them. Right. So these multicoloured ones, this is what they're called. Paradisio oceanfront bungalows. There we go. So you know what to look up now to find them if you want to stay on a house with stilts. And how's that? To everyone watching from the UK, how would you like that right now? A little bit of tropical paradise, eh? I am going to say now, because yes, this is absolute paradise. Each night, well, I've only been here 2 nights at the moment, and both nights I have heard dogs barking. But to be honest, it's an island. I can hear the sea lapping at the window, and then the dogs and sometimes the cats. Right, I've just realised I'm at the port now. So this is where the boats come and drop you off for Sok San Beach. So they drop you off here, and when you get to the end, you can either go that way. This is the way we've just walked past the Golden Resort. Me, and down the other end. So here's another little shop or warehouse. It looks like maybe they supply the restaurants and things because they've got lots of beer and stuff like that. But again, on this side, there's another building going up. But it hasn't disturbed my time here, in all honesty. It's okay, a hammer's going now and again, but yeah, it hasn't disturbed me. So this is where the road expires, and we're now onto like a beach road. And this is Sok San Villa. So this is one of the reasons I wanted to hire a scooter, but my ability on a scooter is not the best. And for the road to suddenly run out and become a bit sketchy, I just thought it's not worth it. I don't really want to be slapped with a big bill for a "you broke my bike." Look at this place here. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And the fresh fruit that they have and vegetables is honestly, it's in abundance. Right, I want to show you this. This is the 2 Tigers bungalows. It's a new venture and it is run by 2 guys, Chopper and Mickey. And they are the nicest guys, they really are. They are from Brighton. There's Chopper just there with the beard. Shall we say hello? And this is their coffee shop, which goes with their bungalows. So again, I will link their Facebook page down below. And if you are around, come and say hello to them and support them. So I am actually staying, there's a souvenir shop here, and I am staying in this place.
Ankounamatata.
And I'll put the links down below. There's dorm rooms, and he's a French guy called Christophe, and his speciality are French crepes. I have not tried one as yet, but I will definitely before I go, and they do the best mango smoothies as well. So very, very shortly we are actually going to run out of road because the one road that is Sok San comes to an end at the end of this beach path. And yes, that little bridge here, motorbikes do go over it. So this is where I came down and I sat the other day, right down by the river here, or the, I don't know, whatever it is, the inlet to the sea. So the sea is over there. This is the very well made bridge. I think somebody's coming. I'll show you the bike going over it because it is a little hairy. Here we go. There we go. Over she goes. And then there are a couple of restaurants and I think some accommodations just up there as well. And to go and see the plankton. And I think there's a waterfall this way, but I haven't ventured that far. So this is where I was sat the other day, and it is just stunningly beautiful. So that is the tour. Where are you? I am still here, it is still me, chatting away. I want to just take a moment to thank everybody who has sent me wonderful comments while I've been taking this break away. It's something that I felt I really needed. I was getting to the stage where I hated my laptop. I hated my camera. I didn't want to do anything, but literally I've been away now for 4 nights and I already feel so much better. So to all the lovely comments of support, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I am now going to go and sit and have a mango smoothie and put my feet up. So thanks again for watching. If you're not subscribed, hit the button because there's more to come. I will see you real soon. Bye.